What's up, everyone? It's your girl Neek on Talks with Neek. I just want to say welcome to all the new people. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back to all of the people that are familiar with Talks with Neek. On this channel, I like to spread my light and share the tips and wisdom I've acquired on how to develop self-love and inner happiness. So in this video today, I really just felt so motivated to come and talk to you guys about how to de-stress, because I think that right now there are crazy times in the world where, I think it just can be confusing just, being alive and not knowing what's going to happen next with the world that we live in. So how to de-stress is something that is so critical, and it's a skill that I believe every human should know how to do. So anyways, we're gonna get right into this. I've got 4 tips for you, okay, on how to do this. So tip number 1, pay attention and notice how you feel and think, right? So let's just give an example. You just got out of a situation that caused you to feel like really stressed, right? So something just happened, maybe a disagreement, maybe you just got let go of your employment, maybe something happened in your business. I don't really know what the situation may be, but let's just say it's some situation that just moved you in a way to now you're feeling very overwhelmed, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling unhappy, maybe a little negative, so you have all these feelings just kind of going through your body and all these thoughts going on, right? So you're in that right now. So start to notice how you're feeling, right? So after the situation is over, you can pay attention to your body. Like, you need to be comfortable enough to pay attention to your body and know how your body is feeling. Like, treat it like a part of you. Like, if your body is feeling sick and maybe it's a little negative, maybe you feel sick to your stomach, pay attention to that. Start to notice that, right? And then when you notice that you're not feeling good, so your body isn't feeling good, it doesn't feel like how it usually feels when you don't have the stressful situation occur, then you can start to pay attention to how you think. What thoughts am I thinking right now that's causing me to feel this way, right? Well, you're starting to become self-aware. You're starting to understand, hey, this situation caused me to feel and think this way. So pay attention and notice. Become self-aware. Self-awareness is key. I like to congratulate people that start to become self-aware, because it's so often that we can live life unconscious. We can live life, not even being aware that we're living in these states of being where we're just not happy, or we're just in a stressed mode all day, every day. And those who become self-aware, I believe, have graduated to the next level. Don't be mad at yourself if you haven't fully changed yet. Be grateful that you're aware you need to change. Be grateful that, you're on maybe step number 1 or 2 of how you can start to become better and change. So that's what I like to do first, is I notice what I'm feeling, the thoughts I'm thinking, and what caused this, right? My environment, the people, the situations, the circumstances. Step number 2. So for step number 2, I like to say, breathe in and out, okay? So you already started to notice how you're feeling, right? You're like, I'm not feeling good. I'm thinking crazy thoughts. Now you need to start to de-stress. You need to start to calm yourself down so that you can start to feel better. So breathing in and out is a great technique. Of course, you hear about this all over the world. Lots of professionals talk about it. People talk about it because it is something that actually works. And I've done it many a times in the past because it works. So when you breathe in and out, it basically, in my perspective, I believe it just takes your awareness from one thing to another. And I also like to look at it like I'm breathing in happiness, joy, love, and peace. Breathing out the negativity, right? Be in that moment. Really help yourself. Like, you have the power to help yourself. You don't have to let yourself stay there. You don't have to beat yourself up by staying in that stressful state. So breathing in, I'm breathing in love. I'm breathing in the ability to move past this moment. I'm breathing in that I'm special, right? Breathe out the situation that just happened, right? Breathe in and breathe out. You're taking your awareness from the feeling of negativity in your body, or maybe the negative thoughts, to your breath, which also does another powerful thing. It brings you right in the moment. The moment is such a beautiful place to be, because it's not the past, it's not the future, and it's all we truly have right here, right now. I like to always talk about that because I think that we need to realize the moment is all we truly have. So if you can really breathe in and out and, get your awareness off of that situation that just occurred, get your awareness off of the stress in your body, off of the thoughts in your mind, and bring your awareness to the breath. Bring your awareness to, oh, I'm feeling really good. Just right here, right now, right? It may not last for, an hour after the breaths, but right now, right? We got to start being happy for the right now. That's the step 2. Step number 3. Slow your thoughts down by detaching, okay? So I like to recap, because you really have to get it in your brain, all of the steps. Like, you really have to know this stuff in order to implement it and actually apply it to your life. So you notice how you feel, right? You paid attention to your thoughts. You paid attention to the way your body is feeling. So you got that self-awareness, and you're there now. Then you say, I'm going to do something about it. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. So now you're breathing in, you're breathing out. Okay, so now you've calmed your body. You've calmed yourself down. Slow your thoughts down by detaching from them. We also need to understand that we are not our thoughts, right? So maybe you just got out of a situation that caused you to believe that you're a negative person, or caused you to believe something about yourself that is not true, okay? The circumstance and the situation have you thinking all these thoughts that maybe is triggering some type of insecurity, is triggering some type of past events, because our brain has memories, right? So if there's something on the outer environment that actually triggers something from our memory, it's gonna give you those thoughts. It's going to feed that to you, because that's how the brain works. It is a computer, it's a machine inside of our body, right? That's how our brains can create computers, because it's a powerful thing. So understand, you are not your thoughts, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, listen to me, guys. You are not your thoughts. You are not the feelings that you have in your body, okay? I live by knowing that I am a consciousness. I am a spirit. I am more than this body. Now, if you do not believe that, none of my tips or anything will help you. I'm going to be honest, because you are going to need a stronger force to help yourself get away from yourself. You're not going to be able to do it yourself. You're going to need some force or some source that lifts up the sun and the moon to be able to help you to believe that you are more than the brain and more than the body. Detach by understanding that if another person says, you are just a negative person, right? You don't have to grab that thought and say, man, I'm just a negative person, and start thinking about it over and over and over, because the more you think about it, then you'll start to believe it. And you don't want to believe things that aren't true, because then you'll start to live it, right? It's a very critical process to be aware of what's happening, the environments you're in, the people you're talking to, the things you're going through. So you slow your thoughts down, now that you have slowed yourself down, talk to yourself, talk out loud. Listen, thoughts, you do not have the power to control me. Whatever you have to do, you got to get out of that state of mind, right? Which then brings me to tip number 4. Put your happiness first by changing your energy, okay? Let's do a recap, guys. You started to pay attention to your feelings and the thoughts you were thinking, and you became self-aware, right? You're aware that you're not thinking the best thoughts. You're aware that you're not feeling at your best. So you start to take action to do something about it, and you breathe in and out. to release that out of your body, to release that out of your mind, right? You start to breathe in and out. Then you continue on to slow down your thoughts and detach from them by understanding that you are not the thoughts in your mind, okay? Step number 4 is put your happiness first by changing your energy. So now that you have detached from the thoughts to understand that you're not the thoughts, now it's time to fully de-stress and get completely out of stress, okay? You have the power to change your thinking. You have the power to change your moment. If you decide at this moment right now, I'm going to be happy despite what's happening in my environment, despite what's happening with other people, you have that power. I want to say it right now. It's true. It's real. I used to live unhappy. I'm happy now, and I will not allow anything or anyone to change that in me. When the world gets crazy, you can still be happy in the inside, right? So how do you put your happiness first? By changing your energy. You can do something like, let's just say, what makes you happy? For me, I like to maybe meditate, watch some positive videos, spend time with my 2 little beautiful girls. Something that just gives me that happiness that I love. Maybe you like to listen to music. Maybe you like to go somewhere, spend time with family. Whatever it is, purposely, consciously, make the decision to go put yourself in that predicament so that you can consciously decide you're gonna be happy. You have to do this yourself, because if you leave it up to the conscious mind or the subconscious mind, it's gonna do what you've programmed it to do. And if you programmed it to stay there, if you programmed it to be happy by staying in those repetitive situations over and over, it's gonna do that. So you have to force your will, you have to use your strength and your consciousness and overpower that so that you can put the final say. Putting yourself in a situation to where you will be in great energy, or you know this thing you love to do just makes you smile, right? You just know, like, this makes me so happy. Go do it, because you're changing your energy, right? You're getting your awareness off of that negative situation, of that negative circumstance, and you're putting your awareness onto something better, okay? And the more you do this, the more you will start to feel better, okay? If the situation happens again and again, maybe it's something that you're involved in daily, keep practicing this, because before you know it, you won't be responding to those situations in a way of stress. Responding in a way to where you have learned how to de-stress way before you get stressed. It's going to become your vibration, is going to become who you are, a part of who you are. And why not choose happiness over sadness, over negativity? Why not make that conscious decision? Well, I hope these 4 tips did help you understand how to de-stress. Of course, there is much more, into the work of learning how to manage the brain that we have. There's so many more things that we could talk about, but in this video, I hope that you can take those 4 tips and just, start. If you could do anything, start. If you fail, start again. I encourage you to keep going and don't give up. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I would be truly grateful for you to join the community of Talks with Neek and hear more motivational videos. I will make sure that I do post weekly videos, because I feel like it's a time in the world where we all need a little bit of positivity. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.